네, 후반부 경기 다시 이어나가도록 하겠습니다. 피터슨이 저기 좀 더 던질게요. 네. 투구수가 80개고 불펜을 많이 썼어요. 어제 하도 두들겨 맞아가지고 방전될 때까지 던져야 됩니다. 곧 반전될 것 같습니다.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Smith is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Taiwan Walker, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
올 시즌 6게임 나왔는데 아직 실점이 없습니다. 근데 피안타율은 2할, 4할. 참 신기하죠?
Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Owings stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like the tough fastball there, and he got a swing through it for the second out.
That's just
커터로 살짝 빠지게
Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
그러나 문제의 타자 블랙문이 나옵니다.
At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon.
아, 이거 뭐야? 얘 봐라.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
칠 때마다 이렇게 장타를 때리네요.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On he pops it up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
정권에서 굉장히 좋은 타율을 보여주고 있는 스토리.
Grounded up the first baseline, scooped up, and they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple.
위기를 잘 마무리했습니다. 이제 점수를 낼 차례입니다. 클럽 아니 뉴욕 매치요.
Jonathan VR will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
피아가 대타로 나왔고요.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to right field. Blackmon
또 떴어요.
this one. One down.
진짜 타격 안 되네요.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tapia calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
린도 첫
0 for 1
타석은
for him here in this one.
볼넷이었고요.
Ready with the first
두
pitch. Here
번째
it
타석이
comes.
볼넷이었죠.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. High in the air down the
잘
right field line.
잡아당겼는데
Blackman, and he makes the catch in the corner. Down in order go the Mets. They still trailing here 3-1.
정말 경기 안 풀리죠. 베탄시스가 나옵니다.
Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
베탄시스도 올해 좋죠. 아직까지는 좋습니다.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit hard down the line.
그러나
This will stay inside the
장타성
third base bag. A
타고
fair ball.
2루까지 갈 수 있습니다.
No doubt about it.
나오자마자 2루타를 허용하는 베탄시스. 콜로라도의 타선은 막을 수가 없습니다.
Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That misses 2-0.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
좋은 수비를 했습니다. 맥닐 백핸드 잡고 바로 주자는 3루까지 위치를 했고요.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
내야를 못 벗어났고 홈에도 못 들어와요. 좋았습니다.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
베탄시스 무서운 공을 부려대고 있습니다.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
중견수가 잡아내면서 더 이상의 실점은 없습니다. 3대1.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Dominic Smith, and they could use a spark from him here.
이제 한 방 날릴 때 됐어요, 스미스.
First delivery to him.
자.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
야, 이건 아니지. 이건 아니야. 정말.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
하나 올 것 같아 위로. 그렇지. 걸렸습니다. 피트 알론조의 추격하는 솔로 홈런이 터집니다. 느낌이 왔거든요.
A solo
그대로
shot here to
담장
left. Fourth
넘깁니다.
home run here in the early going, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
이렇게 되면 경기 몰라요.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak
노렸고
a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
그대로
Every power
왔고
hitter in the league knows you gotta start with the
잡아당겼습니다.
numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
423
He did
피트의
just that.
홈런. 또 하나 갈까요? 홈포토
Stepping in now.
또 위로 올 것 같은데?
As he'll get out ahead of a
욕심.
changeup and swing through it for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fastball
아,
on the inner third taken for a strike.
And that's got to fire
놓쳤고요.
you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing
야.
challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next to stand in is J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
아래쪽만 말아.
Bases are empty here with two men out.
뭐든지.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us.
One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 3 and the Mets 2. Josh
또 방망이 들고 뛰네. 조시 푸엔테스가 비지터로 나옵니다.
He's set and the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. He's ready for his first
여전히
at-bat
좋은
of this
공을
early
부리고
season
있는
contest.
탄시스.
To first.
야, 빨리.
Throws in
그렇지.
time, and that's out number one.
바꿔야 될 것 같아요.
Next to Colorado, the center
So
fielder,
now here is Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't
타피아
done much to help at the
타석에
top of the lineup.
룩을 넣죠. 그렇죠.
now pitching
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on the way, and he lays off there 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
아,
Into center field, line drive.
나오자마자 안타를 허용을 합니다. 루프.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So now to the plate, Chris Owings. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and
좋습니다.
missed for strike number 2.
좀 약점을
Great pitch in
보이는 것
that
같아요.
situation. If he makes
오잉스가.
contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing.
싱커로 더블 플레이 노리는 것도 지금 좋아 보여요. 삼진도 좋고요.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch.
또 좋은 성관을 보여주고 있는 오잉스.
Hit down the third baseline.
1루에 아웃,
McNeil's got it for
1루에
one.
아웃,
Relay to first in
방살타.
time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains a 3-2
좋은 모습
ball game.
보여주는 뉴욕 매치입니다.
Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
콜로라도도
eighth.
기븐스로 투수를 바꿨어요.
New inning
본격적인 불펜 싸움이고 포심 체인지업 슬라이더.
set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Brandon Nimmo.
포심만 보면 될 것 같거든요.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
오케이.
On the ground to the right
그렇죠.
side.
안타
And
바로
this is
치고
gonna find its way
나갑니다.
into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to
선두
start the
타자
eighth.
안타가 나갔고 8회 초고요.
The catcher.
이거를 강공을 가야 될 것 같은데 잠깐만. 잠시만요. 번트를 좀 못 대거든요. 강공으로 가겠습니다.
To the plate now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
투볼.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Horrible swing there as the count moves to
체인지업이었고요.
2-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
이야,
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
런에이트 해야 될 것 같아요. 보냈고요. 뛰죠?
Runner goes for second. 2-2 pitch is
Foul.
fouled away.
다시 뛰고 칩니다.
Hoping to
뛰고,
send him packing. Pitch on his
치고.
way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out.
아,
Good
정말
throw.
최악의.
And there are the final numbers
아,
for
저 웃는 거
Colorado's
봐.
starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Luis Guillorme will pinch
대타가
hit
나옵니다.
here, and
Guillorme.
he's the potential tying run.
13. Luis Guillorme.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail 3-2.
꼼짝 못하고 당했습니다.
Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of
어디
the 8th.
메이 공도 칠 수 있나 보자.
Bottom of inning number
Blackmon.
8 set to go. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And he fouls this one off.
99마일의 빠른 공.
Ready with the 0-1. And he takes
그렇죠.
something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
워낙 좋은
This guy's got
투수라서
an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89
오,
was a
맞으려고
pretty good
했어.
fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he
그렇죠.
ran the fastball
좋습니다.
right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the lead
그래도
off man
매치가
on base is.
자랑하는
And it's true. So in the 8th inning of a
최강
1-run game, that's
불펜이거든요.
a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Trevor Story. As he took a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
좋아요.
Bases are empty, 1
거침없습니다.
man out.
몸쪽으로.
And it's 1-2.
좋았고요.
Cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's 2-2 now.
역시 스토리네요. 참아냈고.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw
좋은
more walks than other
승부였고요.
guys is exactly what we saw right there.
이제
Pitchers work
주자는
around them
좀
and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he
신경을
just
안 써도
couldn't get
될
him
것
to chase
같아요.
enough out of the zone.
C.J. Cron's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2.
삼진. 얼어붙어 버리는 CJ 크론입니다. 100마일에 빠르고.
First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
좋습니다.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
던질 맛이 나네요.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that
워낙 구위도 좋고 제구도 잘 되니까.
Now a fastball
삼진.
he just reared up and let that one fly.
구회로
The inning
갑니다.
is over. Rockies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Scott Ober takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to
오버가
close the door.
나왔죠. 아직.
Jeff McNeil
그리고 1번 타자부터 시작되고 보심 슬라이더 체인지.
will be the next to take a turn.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another
Okay.
team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch
변화구가
misses.
조금
It's
제고 안
2-1.
돼요. 이러면
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
이거 이러면
Great
또
situation
몰라요.
right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you to
그렇죠.
Line toward the alley and left
역시 타가
center.
터집니다.
That'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the
무사히
possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
주자가
3-1
나갔습니다.
fastball middle cut and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
린도어고요. 하나 봐도 될 것 같아.
So here's Francisco
하나
Lindor
보자.
now. As he'll take a look
오케이.
at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
유리하게 가져가도 될 것 같거든요. 지금
2-0.
좋아요, 좋아요. 불펜은 비어 있고 우리 불펜은 채우고 하나 더 봅시다.
Two and one now. And it's fouled away.
파울이고요. 체인지업이었거든요. 투투면은 2루 보내고 쳐도 돼요. 런앤히트 걸었습니다.
2-2. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him.
아, 정말 최악의 결과가 나옵니다. 또
Trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense
맞추질
drew that one.
못하는
He's set. Here it comes. Dominic Smith is in with two
맞췄어야
away. He takes
되는데
a ball 1-0.
린도가 그러나 이것도 잘 쳤습니다.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
아,
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
잡으면서 경기 끝났습니다.
I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves.
콜로라도의 2연승
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
2연승이 아닌가요?
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
어쨌든 콜로라도의
gets the win on the mound his first of the year.
두 번째 경기도 가져가게 됩니다.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa,
아, 이 블랙문과 스토리 맥마혼의 뭐 중심 타선은 굉장했습니다. 빠따들고 튀는 알론조. 매치도 열심히 했습니다만 이 런앤히트 때마다 이렇게 잡히면서 경기를 지게 됐습니다. 오늘도 시청해 주셔서 정말 감사드립니다. 이만 중계를 마치겠습니다.
Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits.